Hello everyone, welcome to the Modern Malware series. In this episode I'd like to show you a relatively old flash scam, Rejuvenated. So this guy dates back to 2015. That's the first time I recall finding a website implying that Flash SD app required. Honestly, I'm kinda surprised it's still recycled and used even after 7 years, but I'm also glad it still exists so I can bring it to the light. Back in the day there were far more openly malicious extension scams just like that. This subject is difficult to grasp on actually. Initially I got it on a malware run laptop yesterday, but I couldn't force it on my host computer because if you just copy and paste the link, it will redirect you to my Togo, which is far less malicious if you will. Don't get me wrong, it's still an extension scam, but it's less obnoxious, that's what I wanted to say. It's also way more direct with you, telling you you're basically consenting to changing your Chrome's default search engine. It's highlighted right here. Where's the fun in that? I don't know exactly how that works or whether that was intentional or not, but you can get to the malicious version of the extension scam only via a certain referral link, which I've got here. Here it is. This is the ad-serving CDN link I was talking about. CDN is Content Delivery Network for short, just so you know. And that's exactly what made it such a headache to transfer between computers. I have an assumption that the malicious version is only supposed to work on lower screen resolutions, and this is 2K, 2560 by 1440. Because, well, you see, the website does not fit in the entire screen of my computer, but it is perfectly aligned for my malware run laptop. I'm gonna put up the screenshot just so you have a little look. It's the job of AdCDN to run all the hardware checking logic behind the curtains anyway. And despite all that, in the end I managed to get the link with the proper ad campaign, and here we are. Now, why is this subject so interesting? Well, let's start with the fact that there is zero acknowledgement that the extension would change your default search engine or anything really. You just accept the license agreement and the privacy policy, which is not listed below. They're lying to us. Alright, as I was editing, I realized that there was in fact a privacy policy and EULA at the bottom. They weren't listed, but they were there. And it's really difficult, but I think we can, because of the misplaced coordinates, I think, yeah, we still can click them, but it's pretty difficult to pinpoint. Okay, but, oh, wait. Wait, this is a scam. Hold up. Does it point anywhere? No, it does, it does. zinglo.com/indices/privacy and zinglo.com/indices/terms. You can't even click that. That is great. Great. Let's do it ourselves. zinglo.com/indices/terms. Alright, I'm gonna make it white for you. May collect or store information about the web pages you visit and your activity on those pages. Classic. This is just implies it's hardware. We may disclose, we will disclose. This means the word may implies that they will disclose the personal information as follows to any current or future to any current or future affiliates. This is some shenanigans, man. And also there's a copyright 2019 quickgosearch.com. Is it still live? Yep, it's still there. They just stole the privacy policy of this garbage adware filled engine. Yeah, no shame. Actually, no shame. Zingload, yeah, these are the same. Quickgosearch.com. They're completely identical. See any difference? Alright, back to the video. Now, more importantly, I've been holding that off. This guy is looking quite similar, don't you feel? Don't you feel it's looking like a Mega.NZ perhaps, hmm? Perhaps it's Mega NZ ripoff. This guy is trying to look like Mega NZ, and you are not telling me otherwise. At very least, it's pretty conformant to the old version of Mega, which was there since, I don't know, 2016. It could have changed marginally during all these years, but it is a fact. Next up, you cannot right-click on this page. No matter where you click and no matter how hard you click, it's hard blocked via JavaScript. One thing they probably want to hide is the fact that it's just an image, and you can just prove that by zooming in. See, it gets a little blurry here. That's already a red line. There is no reason to restrict you from right-clicking on this page. The icing on the cake is the fact that this scam literally controls your cursor. This is rather ingenious. It makes itself difficult to close by changing your cursor to a cross whenever you reach the top of the page. It is evil and smart. The creator makes it a cross because it is completely gray. Like, see, whenever you open the extension page, whenever you click anywhere, it tells you complete the final step to proceed, but the entire page is grayed out. And whenever you try to get to the top and click close, see what happens. Boom, that's a cross now. And see, it is completely gray, no outline, no border, and the website background is gray enough to almost conceal it completely. Now imagine an old grandma with poor eyesight trying to close this web page. Yeah, good luck to her. I wanna know the best part though. The creator managed to do it by creating a fake arrow cursor. Notice how it's a little bit squished. It does not feel real. And well, look at that. This is the real cursor, and this is the fake cursor. The difference is pretty noticeable. Well, we've got this fake cursor, but what is it for? The creator leveraged it to create a different set of coordinates for the fake cursor, so he can throw it back and forth between the top of the page in real and relative coordinates. Basically, I think I'm gonna draw it in PaintNet and I'm gonna place a good image for better understanding, but look at that. Whenever you enter the page, it throws you into fake coordinates. Just like that. It skips the bottom part. So you can already see the fake coordinates are misplaced about 120 pixels from the bottom. Obviously, you try to close the web page, you go to the top, okay, boom. It gets you back to the real coordinates. It gets you back there. And so, your cursor is thrown off. I love this. This is so creative. Unfortunately though, it's used in a scam campaign, which I have zero respect to, but you have to admire the will to throw the user off. That is for sure. Oh, it also plays a ding and shakes the fake alert whenever you reach the top of the page. But that's just a cherry on top. See that constant dinging? That is dependent on the cursor movement. This scam could have been even smarter though. There is a way to abuse the full screen capability, which many actually do. That would throw off the user even more, but I guess they didn't go for it on this page. And of course, whenever you click anywhere on the body, it just opens a pop-up window, which is perfectly cut only to show the extension name and the add to Chrome button. That's just the standard right now. Nothing new. It's always like this. We can also discover the extension. It's obviously malignant. No question about that. Burrow browse, the best way to search. Oh, this extension changes your default search. Optimized search powered by Google. More like Google search but filled with ads. That is lovely. Well, it used to force fake Flash Player extensions before, hence the old name, which is Flash SD app. If I can even put the cursor there, I definitely can. The scammers carefully tried to mask it as a Flash product, but people weren't that dumb in the end, I hope at least. So that's what I wanted to show you, a little throwback with a spice of modern reality, which are search engine scams. Don't fall victim to that kind of thing, and take care. Funny enough, as I was editing this video, the extension got deleted. Just wiped. Here's the new one. Pigtail. Again, is Pigtail the best way to search? As per usual, simply start typing some placeholder. And it's again the fake search engine. Alright, how about we check the previous search extension that we had? Here's the Barrow Bros. Whoops, that's a 404. The extension no longer exists. Lovely, lovely.